Hey guys, it's Shelly, Thrifty Farm Mama, coming to you with another What Sold video. So I'm going to go over what sold on Veterans Day this past weekend. I'm going to do, before I start, I just want to say thank you to all of the veterans in our country and for the sacrifice and the service of those that are actively in the military and have been in the military. Just a big thank you and a shout out. Hello. We so appreciate you. Okay. I want to get right into it. I'm going to show you guys what sold over the entire weekend. So 3-day weekend on Friday the 9th all the way through yesterday the 12th. And again, I'm a very part-time reseller, and I think it's good to show you how we're all so different and we sell different things, and it's always fun to see what other people are selling and for how much. And I'll show you my numbers at the end of the things that I sold. I'm going to show you kind of my week and how my month has been going in actual numbers. Okay, so the first thing that sold on Friday was this snowboarding jacket. And I believe the brand is Orage, maybe French. I'm not sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And it was in really good shape. I bought this at a local thrift store probably a few weeks ago. I think I paid about $10 to $12 for it. And again, you guys, I have average numbers, not exact, so hope you don't mind. And this was a men's size large, and it had this cool like lion crest on it. And there was like no wear to it. It was great. So I took a best offer of $45 for that. And they paid shipping on that. That within 15 minutes, I also took a best offer of $45 for this vintage Tyrolia. I believe that's how it's pronounced, Tyrolia women's snowsuit. And this, again, I found at a thrift store. I think I probably paid about the same. I took $45 for that. I think I just said that. And it was a small. It was a women's size 4. It had several watchers within the first week. I only had it listed for about a week and a half, and it sold. So yay, that was exciting. So 2 great sales, for me anyway, on Friday. I believe this sold on Friday as well. This was like a Thanksgiving, just kind of ugly sweater. I believe I bought this at the bins last year, and it's a women's size medium. It had been bought by somebody already earlier, and they canceled the bid because I don't know why. Some people just don't read the size or read the measurements, and they're like, oh, I just saw this as a size medium, and I'm a size small. I'm like, well, it's right in the title, so interesting. And this did have a small flaw, so you always put pictures of your flaws, and just because there's a small flaw does not mean it won't sell. I did take a best offer of $12 for this. It was kind of big and bulky, and I unbelievably was able to stuff this into a padded flat rate. Anything I can stuff into them, I will, because it's way cheaper, especially when it's over a pound. So that saves money for you, and it saves money for your buyer to be able to get it into a padded flat rate. Okay, next, these sold within 24 hours of listing. They are a pair of men's Carhartt, just regular old denim jeans. I did take a best offer of $10 on these because they did have a flaw, and they have wear on them. Like you can see, they have some staining. They have wear marks on them, but I noticed after I had taken photos, this is one area that you guys always need to look at. Right at the belt loop, you can see there's a little hole where everybody pulls their pants up. So I put that in the listing. I made sure that it's in the description. See, I have it right here in the description so you can see it. So there's no question that there is a flaw on these. So I did take a best offer of $10. And again, these sold within 24 hours of listing them. I really wanted to just get rid of them, so I didn't mind taking a best offer of $10 on those. Next, I sold a set of Croft and Barrel. So story time. These came from a garbage bag. I was out for a walk one day on this kind of backcountry road, and off to the side, it was not in front of a house, it wasn't in front of anything, it was like right next to a fence on the side of the road was this giant black garbage bag full of men's clothes. And I was like, what in the world? Why are these even sitting here? And it's funny because my 14-year-old son at the time was in desperate need of jeans and pants. And I don't know if it was an angel, but all the jeans in that bag fit my son perfectly. And these were, he didn't need any pajama bottoms, so these just happened to be in there. They were in excellent condition. Of course, I washed everything, but they're just a pair of 2 men's Croft & Barrow, extra large, just cotton pajama pants. I took a best offer of $10. So these did not cost me anything, and I probably only had them listed for a few weeks, and those sold really well. So that was story time. Okay, this was a kid's... okay, you guys, I don't know how to pronounce this either. Uniqlo, I think it is. I don't know. I'm probably saying that wrong. But it's kind of a higher end brand of kids' clothes. And they do adult clothes as well. But it's just this little sweater, like a monkey fur little sweater with a cable knit sleeves. And it was like size 4 to 6. Again, it's European sizes, so I had to kind of look that up and find out. But I've had this up for quite a while. You can tell by my backdrop that I've had it for a while, and it was on Poshmark for a long time. I did sell it on eBay, and I took a best offer of $10. No, 12. No, 10. Okay, it was $10 on that, and I was happy to see it go because I've had it up for a while. Next, I sold, this was actually mine, that it just didn't quite fit right, so it was practically new. I went ahead and listed it, and it's just a Patagonia red cable knit sweater, and it's unisex. Or not sweater, it's a hat. Oh my word. Okay, so it's a hat. And I took a best offer of $10 for it. I marked it up a little bit high. I was also running a sale over the weekend, so I don't mind taking offers. You guys, I've been taking pretty much almost every offer because I just want to get rid of stuff. So that sold for $10. This was I always pick up vintage Levi's anytime I find them. It doesn't matter the condition or the size. They always sell really well. So these were vintage USA made, very light wash Levi's that I found. Button fly, 501, they always sell well, 3630s, great size. Women buy these just as much as men do. And again, it doesn't matter if they're flawed, if they have stains, spots, they will still sell. And these sold for asking price of $26.97 plus shipping. Next, this sold on auction on Sunday for $2.99. Woo woo! So much money. I've had this for a long time in my store. It's just Old Navy, but it was so cute. So this just goes to show that just because you think something's really cute doesn't mean other people do, and it doesn't mean it's going to sell. I actually had bought this for my daughter, but she doesn't like puffer vests, so I ended up trying to sell it. Finally sold on auction for $2.99. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your new home. Next, I've got this. I picked this up at the bins, which I do a lot of my stuff. This is a mini Bowden faux fur lined zip front sweatshirt, and mini Bowden does pretty well for me. It has some fading from wear, but no holes or major stains, and it was a size 3 to 4. I also had this on Poshmark cross-posted, but this sold. I took a best offer of $12 for it. I've had it up for a couple months, I think. Next is this women's. I bought this just because I like the look of it. Again, it's really a no-name brand. Has a little bit of a high-low hem. It was cute. I liked the feathers. I thought somebody would like it. It sat in my store for a long time. Oh, it was Pink Rose. Not a brand to be looking for. It's really inexpensive, kind of a trendy, kind of like a Forever 21 type, junior brand. I finally put it up on auction. Sold for $2.99. Happy to see it go. This was a pair of men's tactical cargo pants, and I have 2 pairs of these. They are in excellent, like new condition, barely worn. And I don't know why, but I have gotten so many lowball offers on these pants all weekend, like for both of them. So finally, after haggling with one of them, I finally just accepted an offer of $12.66. And then within an hour, I got another lowball offer for $8 from another buyer. And I was like, I'm not going to accept anything less than 15 on these, because I know there's like 4 watchers. I know that they're a desired style and pant, and they're a good size. So I'm just going to hold out for the last pair. But I got those at a thrift store. I think it was one of our local bag sales, so I probably only paid like $1 for them. So I don't know why I'm complaining, but I just don't like it when people offer less than half of what you're asking for them. It just seems kind of rude. But anyway, I'm not taking it personal. It's fine. All right. Next, I sold this pair of, these have been in my store for a long time too. They're just a pair of kids' black faux fur lined Crocs. I probably had them up since spring, and they finally sold for $6.39 plus shipping. This was an Athleta extra small long sleeve v-neck shirt. This is an older style tag, so you know this is an older shirt. I don't remember. I've had it up for a long time. I don't remember exactly where I got it. But I did take a best offer of $10 on that plus shipping. Next is this vintage Wilton strawberry shortcake cake pan or cake mold, and it was new with the instructions. I got a whole bunch of these at one of our local thrift stores. They get estate sales and stuff like that, or when people pass away, and they had hundreds of cake pans, and I thought, well, I'm gonna try it. And so I bought each cake pan for like $2.50, and they have just been very slow moving. So I think after this one, I only have one left, and it's like a Mickey Mouse one. So I did take a best offer of $10 on this one, just because it's just taken up space and I'd like to see it go. So I was happy to see that go as well. And then next I sold this Wacol, I believe that's how you say it, Wacol, Wacol, I don't know. It's 34 triple D. There's nothing real special about it, but it was a good size. And I like selling bras. They're very light. They ship really easy. So anytime I can find a good brand, and that is a good brand of bra. I don't know if you've ever been shopping for bras. If you're a woman, you know they are not cheap. So I did take a best offer of $10 on that plus shipping. And okay, so that's pretty much what I sold on eBay, which I thought was great. For me, a part-time seller, that was a great weekend. On Poshmark, I sold two things, and I know this is an eBay listing, but it's because I can't remember my password on my new computer to my Poshmark account, and I don't want to change the password. So anyway, too much information. But this is a Guess jean jacket, denim jacket. I bought this a while ago at the Goodwill outlet, and it was in my death pile. I finally listed it. I had it cross-posted, and I did take a best offer on Poshmark for $30 and shipped that out last night. So yay, happy to see that go. Now, I can't find a picture of the jeans that I sold on Poshmark, but they were, like I was saying, I buy any vintage Levi's that I find that are in decent shape and for a decent price. And I did have a pair of vintage Levi's 505, which are a slimmer fit, very distressed, like they had natural distressing like crazy, like some holes on the legs, some staining, and I took some great pictures of them, and they sold on Poshmark for $30. So that was exciting to send those off as well. So let's take a quick look and see what my month has been looking like. So this is my overview. I have one thing that sold today, but you can see I've only had one day, like right around Halloween. Actually, I think it was the 30th or the 31st that I did not have any sales. No, both days. So the 30th and 31st, I did not have any sales. So Sunday, November 4th, I had a great day. But my sales are up 52.6% from last month, which I am super thrilled to see. They're still down from last year though, but it's looking way better. Like all year I've been 40% down, and right now I'm only 8.6% down from last year. So I'm almost right up to where I was a year ago. I'm really happy with that. I've been really active in trying to list some stuff every day, trying to work on at least putting maybe an hour in a day on doing eBay stuff. So reposting, relisting, editing my listings, all that good stuff. So hopefully that kind of shows you guys like I'm not hiding anything. I'm very real. And you guys can see some realistic numbers. And I have 335 active listings. I try to have between 300 and 350 active listings at all times. So that kind of gives me a goal to shoot for as far as how many to have. And this has taken me a couple years. You don't just all of a sudden start and have 335 listings. So you start with one at a time. And then you have 10, and then you have 25, and then you have 50. So the more listings you have, the more active you are, the more you're going to sell. And also be watching what is selling. So watching what sold videos, although sometimes those don't help either, because you could have the same item in your store and it can sit for months and months. So I'll tell you guys if something sells quickly or if it just sat for months and months, then you know, don't go buying that brand or stay away from that type of item. Anyway, so I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching so much, and let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to see or anything. Okay, bye.